Hey everybody, Matt Tabacco from SmokinTabacco.com. I have another box review for you guys today. This one's special. This is one of my favorites. This is the Don Carlos Personal Reserve, the man's 80th. Now this is a blend that was released for Carlos Fuente Sr.'s birthday, his 80th birthday. And there's actually two blends that came out. There was this, and then there was the Eye of the Shark, which is another cigar I get into in another video. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'll talk more about it. These are Robustos. They're 5 1/4 by 50. They retail MSRP for about $260. Now, we all know about special cigars and how, some retailers don't, well, actually a lot of retailers, they don't charge MSRP, so they charge more. So that's what it's supposed to retail for, just so you know. Other than that, no, it's great. It's a great cigar. I've had it myself. This box is actually complete still, but I've had it from another box that I had. This is the inside, very similar to the Eye of the Shark box. This tray comes out, so it's a 20 count. You have a top tray, you have the bottom tray. You got the paperwork inside. Black ribbon going across the top, classic Fuente style. Just beautiful. Good cigar. Slightly different. Very, very slightly different than like the regular, like the Don Carlos stuff that you can find in your local brick and mortar. But it's, it's still the same. It's close. Like I said, just slightly different. This is what I am told is close to, or if not the blend that Carlos Sr. smoked himself. Hence why it's called his personal reserve. This is the cigar he would smoke. Carlos Fuente, father of Carlito Fuente. A lot of you guys probably know who that is. But Carlos was on for a long time. Carlos inherited the company from Arturo Fuente. Many people thought that he would pass that down to Arturo Fuente Jr. And he didn't. He passed it down to his other son, Carlos. Arturo Fuente is still in the business. He runs a company called Tampa Sweetheart Cigar Company, Tampa, Florida, which mostly sells Arturo Fuente, J.C. Newman, Diamond Crown stuff, Ashton, all the stuff that Fuente makes. When I do a lot of Fuente stuff and I look at Don Carlos and Arturo Fuente, I kind of like to use this little analogy. You have the Arturo Fuente, the core Arturo Fuente cigar line. You have the Don Carlos line, which this cigar is also available several other sizes that are more readily available. This being the brainchild of Carlos Fuente, and then of course there's Opus X. For those of you guys who know what that is, that was the brainchild of Carlos Jr., or more commonly known as Carlito Fuente, who currently runs the company, who introduced the Opus X in the early 90s as the first Dominican Puro, which many said could never be done, and he did it. Arturo Fuente is made up of this generational family tradition of not only just the father-son relationship as it's gone down generationally, but you see it within their brand. You have the Arturo Fuente, you have the Don Carlos, you have the Opus X. So you have that in their product as well. It's reflected to the family tradition and history. One of the things you'll notice about this box is, it came with these white gloves. And people always ask me, what's with the white gloves? I don't understand. So the white gloves were something that came with the box. They were on top like this, with the shrink wrap over them. They were sealed inside. I'm made to believe that, not only is it just a novelty, it's a cool novelty. Fuente fans, it's a collector's thing. I don't wear them. I'm going to wear them for the sake of this. But it's also believed that, because these boxes are so nice, for those of you guys who've seen some of the, this box, the Eye of the Shark box, it's like the same box, but it's red. It has like that nice lacquer on it. It's beautiful. It's not your standard cigar box with just the cedar or the cedar and paper. This is a truly unique box, as well as like the Opus X boxes are like, kind of on the fancier side, especially like the Opus 20th. It's a really fancy box. So I think it's one of those things where it was a cool idea to put the gloves in. You could use it while you handle the box because these boxes are so nice. You don't leave fingerprints on them or what have you. So for the sake of presentation, here it is. Great box though. As I said before, it retails for about $240. I think this normally comes out once a year around the holidays. Look for it at your local brick and mortar. Online retailers will have it. Follow them on social media. They'll advertise for it. I know several online retailers who will start advertising for it when it comes out. And it's something that, if you really want it, again, that's when to look for it. Go to your local brick and mortar retailer, ask them for it. there is the secondary market, and as I've said before, I always recommend proceed with caution with that. People will try to gouge you on price, especially if you don't know what certain things are and what they normally retail for. You don't want to overpay for something, and if you do, you want to keep it as minimal as possible. No one wants to pay $700 for this box of cigars. It's not worth $700. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, this is one of my favorites. I love this box, and I look forward to smoking more of them in the future. I'll catch you guys later.